My sister's my audience, my mom, my grandmother, and my grandfather. My grandfather's also the camera person. So I did my project on running for a 5K properly without getting injured. Have you ever thought about running a 5K?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, positive.
Okay, so good thing for me because I'm going to teach you how to run one without getting injured. So a 5K is a distance of 3.1 miles. It comes first in most competitive runners. Running a 5K is a major accomplishment. Only a small percentage of people in America can run. Within that percentage comes injuries. The first thing that most people don't understand is the shoes. The shoes are your first step of beginning your 5K or beginning your training, because if you don't have proper running shoes, then you can get plantar fasciitis, which is an inflammation in the bottom of your foot. It can also cause ankle issues. An excellent shoe would be something lightweight or supportive, like Under Armour shoes or Brooks. These are a prime example, just so y'all can see. The next step would be hydrate. Starting off, a person should stay hydrated. Dehydration can cause several issues like pulled muscles, cramps, and can hurt someone's form. So if you don't hydrate well, then you're going to be like that and stuff like that. So now comes the first thing of training, which is warming up. A warm-up should be 5-minute jogs and a stretch. Stretching loosens the muscles. Without warming up, a person develops shin splints or a pulled hamstring. WebMD states that shin splints are an incomplete fracture of the shin bone. It also states that you should never stretch then warm up because you can pull or tear a muscle. Focus on running half a mile a day. Don't worry about time. Starting off slow prevents injuries such as shin splints. After the first week of half-mile training, you're ready for the harder training and longer fitness periods. Intervals, which are sprinting for a minute, then jogging for 30 seconds. This should be done for 30 to 40 minutes. Afterwards, do a light 10 to 15 minute jog. This cools down to prevent muscles from not getting tight. Okay, so then the recovery run. Runners Competitive states that recovery day is after a hard workout. This is when a person jogs and does not sprint. The point of a recovery run is for the person's body to bounce back from hard training. It's a great time to stretch and rehydrate. The long run is next, which is after the recovery run. A person should do a long run, which isn't a jogger or it isn't a sprint. It's a comfortable jog, and after this you should do circuits, which works best on a track when you sprint the straightaways and you jog the curves, and this builds up the calves, which prevent shin splints. Next is to take a break. A person needs to take a break once a week at least, because then if you don't, then you'll be like me and develop a stress fracture, which is a tiny fracture in the bone. The next thing is a cool down. Cool down should be done after workouts. Cool downs are a shuffle 10 minutes and then stretch. This helps soreness, relaxation, and injuries. In conclusion, a 5K is not easy. After running your first 5K, a person should feel a sense of accomplishment. Less than half of people in America can run a 5K, but only a handful can run a 5K without getting injured. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is demonstrate how to stretch properly. Okay, so you'll put that over your foot like that, and you'll pull up like that. And you should do that 10 times on both legs. And then another thing you can do is things like that. 10 times on both legs, and that will help right in your hamstring. And any questions? Yes, Caitlin? Does that hurt? No, it doesn't. Any other questions?
Good job.
Yes.
Turn it on.